Hello, I'm Ann Keeler Evans. The priestess and peacemaker is in with a reading on the dark of the moon using the Major Arcana deck from my Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century. Each night, I draw one card asking us to think differently about furthering our journey on the peace path. Night 1 is the final night of the moon just completed. We exhale the burden of those things it is time to release. Night 2, I celebrate as the complete absence of the moon's light invites us to ruminate on the wisdom of that night's draw. Night 3 is our opportunity to recommit to the moon ahead. Following these 3 readings, I offer a consolidation reading, reviewing the arc and possibilities of these 3 cards. How will you adjust your course from this reading?
Here we are, compilation time, to look at the 3 nights of the dark of the moon. The first night of the dark of the moon is Innocence. And that was the end of the possibilities moon. I don't believe that we're meant to give up innocence or safety or curiosity. In fact, I think we're really supposed to say, okay, look, we know how to be curious. We've been working at peace a long time. We know we have to keep finding new ways to do it. Read new books, listen to new people, join with other people. But we must be safe. We must keep ourselves safe. The second night was Rumination, and it was number 14, which we have not seen before, I think. And it's creation. This is the time for us to be considering what kind of world we want to create. Because if we know that, we can build toward it. Keep ourselves safe, but build toward the world in which we know the most people can not only be safe, but creative. And the third night of the new moon is actually the new moon. And was number 9, again on 3, 0 and 9, 3 times each. Once in each of the last 3 readings, we might add. I think. I looked at it once, but that was 4 days ago. But we got discipline again. And it was a recommitting to discipline. And it's about repeating, like learning your steps and repeating them and repeating them and repeating them until they come into our bodies. It was so interesting when I was in Antarctica and I did my polar plunge, and I had gone through it in my mind. This is what I'm going to do, blah, 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 blah. I walk out on stage, because aren't I always? There's a guy over there taking pictures. I do the great hello. I hop into the water. I swim back over to thing. It was very cold. It was like below freezing because there's salt in that water. And so I'm swimming over there, and I'm over there and I'm going like, wow, this is so weird. I can't really figure out how to get out of the water. I mean, I'm on a ladder. I'm holding onto a ladder, and the guy's going, breathe. And I'm going, oh, I'm breathing. And he's going like, breathe. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, I'm breathing. And so I get out, I breathe, and I think, oh, I can put my foot in the water. This is really one of the reasons that safety and teamwork are great ideas. But I'd forgotten how that step goes. And when I forgot that, the choreography went. So they have to be in our body so deep. And I think there are some times when the next while is going to be a lot like a polar plunge. which is really exciting between being in the air and hitting the water. And I mean, it's fabulous. It was fabulous, but we have to plan. If we want the world to be safe and fine for everyone, then we have to plan. I didn't say, but the third moon, I don't think I said, but the third night is the new moon. And this new moon is emergence. And this month we are celebrating emergence because on March 20th, it will be the 5-year anniversary of our going into COVID shutdown. And we haven't figured out how to come out yet. And as long as we're confused about that, people can move the cups around and we're not going to notice. But if we're clear and we're purposeful and we're creative, we've got this. There's work to be done. And you and me, we're just the peacemakers to do this.
Find out more about me at AnnKeelerEvans.org. Support me at patreon.com, Ann Keeler Evans. Following the moon is a lovely way to measure and celebrate life's beauty and bounty. Please join me. Salam, shalom, peace, and blessed be.